Today's horoscope, Gemini September 30th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Mars forms a helpful aspect with Saturn, which motivates you to pay more attention to practical activities. This is an excellent time to work on career or money-making projects or take steps towards a practical goal. You recognize the importance of strategy and patience. It's a time for honoring what's tried and true. You can feel very comfortable with your responsibilities and energy levels even or smooth out. Being productive can satisfy a need today. Any work you do to advance your objectives is bound to be meaningful and purposeful now. The day is also strong for exchanging ideas, although there is some tendency to stick with what you know rather than branch out or entertain new topics. A big moment for your sex life is upon you today and tomorrow. This is because mighty Mars, the planet of passion and lust, is linking in a trine with our great taskmaster, Saturn. Your love life will definitely feel the energy, bringing you the opportunity for more devotion and loyalty. Your increased sex drive and magnetism will improve any relationship you are within, and if single, you could attract someone a bit older, wiser, or able to help you out financially. If you feel the chemistry, be open to it because it could improve your life tremendously. Revisit an old project. Consider reopening an old idea or passion project, as the Sun in Libra and Mercury in Libra conjunct the South Node in Libra. It might have been a while since you last worked on this endeavor. You may not even want to look at it, especially if you have been creatively burnt out. However, you may find that you do have a fresh outlook if you were to reopen this venture. Dabble with it. See what you can edit, adjust, or throw out. You might be pleasantly surprised with the progress you could make. You are apt to see the bigger picture more clearly than the little one this week. You will enjoy socializing and making merry, if possible, but try not to skip over feelings while in the pursuit of accomplishment. Whatever your plans are, be rigorous in keeping your daily exercise, a balanced diet and abundant rest and relaxation at all times, even the busiest ones. When you feel that you are floating away on the ethers of excitement, breathe deeply and ground yourself. The vibrations today are really very beautiful. They are announcing a phase of stability and when you will be making your projects concrete. You have everything you need to see your professional and sentimental initiatives come to fruition. You will soon have some new responsibilities offered up to you as well. Think about it before taking them on because they may change your life and involve some commitments in the future. In terms of your friendships, you are coming into a phase of conviviality and sharing. As signs of potential growth in income, work, and career emerge for November, the Sun and Mercury are working to ensure that life remains balanced between work and play during their first weekend in a playful and creative part of your chart. Currently, it is relatively easy to maintain this balance due to equal planetary influence on both aspects of life. While this equilibrium may not always be effortless, establishing the habit now will make it easier to sustain in the future. The Sun and Mercury are not only spending their first weekend in your romantic sector but are moving towards an alignment in the lead up to next week's eclipsing new moon. When Venus, the planet of love, left your romantic sector earlier in the week, her job of giving you a better sense of what you want from love was done, while the Sun and Mercury's focus on turning those desires into reality has just begun. Daily Planetary Overview. Have you ever found yourself falling back into old habits, even when you know they no longer serve you? That's the kind of energy you might feel today with the Sun and Mercury joining the South Node in Libra. It's natural to be drawn back to familiar patterns after all. They're comforting because they're what you know. But ask yourself, is this really where you want to be? It's tempting to retreat into that comfort zone, but once you're there, you might realize it's not as cozy as you remembered. In fact, it might feel more like a step backward than a safe retreat. The beauty of today's astrological alignment is that you have an opportunity to break free from these old patterns and move towards something better. With the Sun and Mercury opposing the North Node in Aries, you're being encouraged to step into your power and embrace new, healthier ways of thinking and behaving. It's like being at a crossroads. One direction leads to the familiar, and the other leads to growth and progress. Have you ever had a moment where you realized that sticking with what's comfortable was actually holding you back? Today offers the perfect opportunity to choose the path of growth, even if it feels a little uncertain at first. At the same time, today's energy is fantastic for fostering teamwork and collaboration. Have you ever been part of a group where everything just clicked? Whether you're working on a project with colleagues, planning a get-together with friends, or even collaborating with family members, today is the day where everyone seems to be on the same page. It's one of those rare moments when everything flows smoothly, and everyone is working together toward a common goal. If you've been craving that sense of unity, now is the time to embrace it. There's something truly special about feeling connected with others and knowing that your efforts are part of a larger whole. But as much as the stars are urging you to connect with others, don't forget the importance of taking time for yourself. Have you ever felt drained, even after spending time with people you enjoy? That's because, while social interactions can be energizing, they can also take a toll if you don't give yourself space to recharge. It's all about balance. Spending time with others is wonderful, but so is taking a moment to be with yourself. When you take the time to replenish your own energy, you're able to show up for others in a more meaningful and present way. So, if you're feeling the need to step back and take a breather, honor that. You'll come back feeling refreshed and ready to give your full attention to those around you. On a more practical note, things are looking especially promising for you right now. You've got momentum on your side, and it feels like all your hard work is starting to pay off. Whether you're focusing on career goals, personal projects, or even financial matters, you're in a great position to see tangible results from your efforts. Have you ever experienced that exhilarating feeling when everything you touch seems to turn to gold? That's the energy you're tapping into right now. If you've been putting in the work, expect to see some serious payoff. Keep riding this wave of positivity, and remember, you've earned every bit of success coming your way. Now, let's talk about love and relationships. Because this balancing act isn't just happening in your career or social life, it's playing out in your personal connections too. Have you been feeling like your relationships are either too serious or not deep enough? Life has a way of swinging between extremes, but today offers an opportunity to find that sweet spot. Ask yourself, how can I bring more balance into my relationships? Whether it's a romantic relationship, a friendship, or even family ties, finding that middle ground where things feel both meaningful and fun can open the door to deeper, more fulfilling connections. If you've been leaning too heavily in one direction, either taking things too seriously or not seriously enough, today is a great day to make some adjustments. Lastly, if you've been struggling with routine tasks or feeling frustrated with the daily grind, you're not alone. We all have those days when the little things start to pile up, and it feels like you're just spinning your wheels. Maybe you've been feeling a little stuck or uninspired lately, but isolating yourself or getting frustrated with others won't help. Have you ever tried to push through something on your own, only to feel even more weighed down? This is a great time to lean on the people around you. Whether it's family, friends, or colleagues, don't be afraid to ask for help or just talk things through. Sometimes, sharing the load can make all the difference in how you feel. How about you? Have you felt the pull of old habits today, or maybe the urge to connect with others in a more meaningful way? I'd love to hear how these energies are playing out in your life. Drop a comment below, and let's share our experiences. After all, we're all navigating these cosmic shifts together, and there's something powerful about knowing we're not alone in it.